Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Dear viewers, my friends and my brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum. You are watching Jamil Literature and Linguistics, and you are welcome to my channel. Before watching this video, please like this video, share this video with your friends, subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for more updates. We have started parts of speech and we have reached to the prepositions. So today we will talk about prepositions, definition and examples of prepositions. So let's start. A preposition is an important part of the English language, not only the part of English language and other languages too. This is an important part of any language. It is used to show a relationship between a noun. This is only to show the relationship between a noun and a pronoun and another word in the sentence. A preposition must always be followed by a noun or pronoun in a sentence. It can never be followed by a verb. ये जो preposition है ये बहुत अहम हिस्सा है इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज का, बल्कि सिर्फ इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज का नहीं, दूसरे लैंग्वेजेस का भी। और ये तब इस्तेमाल होता है जब कोई नाउन और प्रोनाउन के दरमियान जो रिलेशनशिप है वो जाहिर कर रहा हो या कर रही हो किसी भी सेंटेंस में, और उसका दूसरे अल्फाज के साथ जो ताल्लुक होता है उसको जाहिर करता है। A preposition must always be followed by a noun or pronoun. preposition जहां पर भी लगता है उसके बाद नाउन या प्रोनाउन जरूर लगता है सेंटेंस में, एंड इट कैन नेवर बी फॉलोड बाय अ वर्ब। और ये बात याद रखिए कि कभी भी किसी प्रेपोजिशन के बाद कोई वर्ब नहीं आता, हमेशा वर्ब प्रेपोजिशन से पहले आता है। देयर माइट बी सम एक्सेप्शंस बट द रूल इज दैट इट कैन नेवर बी फॉलोड बाय अ वर्ब। There are many prepositions examples that will make it easy to understand how the parts of sentence fit together and how the rules apply when it comes to using a preposition in a sentence. Here we have the usage of preposition or using preposition, and after that we will go for the examples of preposition. Prepositions are words that show relationship. जिस तरह की हमने पहले बात की कि ये relationship को जाहिर करता है। A sentence would not make sense without the use of a preposition. जब sentence में preposition न हो तो वो आपको मुकम्मल sense नहीं देता, आपको मुकम्मल माने नहीं देता। This is not possible. There are different types of preposition used in the English language. English language में मुख्तलिफ अक़साम के prepositions हैं। That not only add detail, इसका काम सिर्फ डिटेल देना नहीं होता कि वो डिटेल ऐड करता है नाउन के बारे में, but make a sentence complete. ये असल में सेंटेंस को मुकम्मल कर देता है। Prepositions are used to show location. अब preposition हैं, इसके कुछ काम हैं, क्या शो करते हैं? वो location है, time, direction, cause and position. इन सब चीजों को ये शो करता है। We have some examples of prepositions and there are 5 different types of prepositions. So remember this, that in English we have 5 different types of prepositions, and they are: the first one is simple preposition, second is double prepositions, the third is compound prepositions, the fourth one is participle prepositions, the 5 is phrase preposition. In all of these prepositions, the names of these prepositions are self-explanatory, but anyhow we are going further to discuss this. So let's go for example. Simple preposition. So what is simple preposition? Simple prepositions are words. ये जो सादा prepositions होते हैं ये अल्फाज होते हैं, words होते हैं, like at, for, in, of, on, over and under. So ये जो है ये और भी है इसमें, लेकिन हम सिर्फ इसी की बात करेंगे क्योंकि इसको और लंबा नहीं करना चाहते हैं इस लेक्चर को. सो यहाँ पर हमने सिंपल जो prepositions है इसमें से कुछ ही लिए हैं. These common preposition can be used to describe a location. या तो ये लोकेशन को डिस्क्राइब करेगा कि एक चीज कहाँ पर है, या टाइम को या प्लेस को डिस्क्राइब करेगा. Some examples of common preposition used in sentences are: he sat on the chair. So here on is the preposition that कि वो chair पर बैठा था. There is some milk in. In is actually, this is the prepositions, and it shows, you can see that there is the phrase after this preposition. As we have told that it can be followed by a noun. So fridge is a noun and it is preceded by the preposition. She was hiding under, कि वो जो है टेबल के अंदर जो है वो उसने खुद को छुपाया था. The cat jumped off the counter. He drove over the bridge. She lost her ring at the beach. The book belongs to Anthony. They were sitting by the tree. We are running in the gym today. So here in is the prepositions. The sun is above the clouds. सूरज जो है ये बादलों के ऊपर है, above. She lives near her workplace. She drew the picture with a crayon. He swam at. I walked down. Remember that all these are simple prepositions. We located the key for the lock. The car went through the tunnel. कि जो कार है वो टनल ऐसे गुजर गया. I got a package from a friend. I have liked that song since. So since and for both of them, and there is their usage as well in the sentences, and we can use these two, since and for, and perfect continuous tenses. You may have this idea about this. She put the flowers by the window and the food was placed on the table. So whenever we are going to show a position of something that is above, so that is on. If this is going through something else, so we use by. If it is indicating or describing the time, so we do call it, we use the preposition since, right? And it also shows the time through, it shows the action for, it is used for need. I walked down, so it also shows the direction at and with. We have double prepositions as well. Double prepositions are two simple prepositions. Double preposition जो है ये दो सादा prepositions होते हैं. जो सादा की बात हमने दूसरे और ये पहले पेज पर हमने की, इसी तरह ये सिंपल जो prepositions है इनसे बनता है. डबल जो preposition है ये दो simple prepositions से बनता है. यूज टुगेदर, वो इसको एक साथ मिलाकर इस्तेमाल करते हैं. ऑफन इंडिकेटिंग डायरेक्शन, और अक्सर ये क्या करता है, डायरेक्शन को इंडिकेट करता है. सम एग्जांपल्स आर इनटू, So in is also a preposition, simple preposition. Into, so the amalgamation or the combination of two simple prepositions is called double prepositions. Upon, so it is made of up and on to. So here you can say that we have used the two simple preposition to make it one, out of, from, within. Here we have examples of double prepositions. Once upon a time there was a beautiful princess. So here upon we have used two simple preposition together, and there is why we will call it double prepositions. The baby climbed onto the table. So onto is also the combination of two simple prepositions used together. It is up to, so up to is also a double preposition. The loud noise came from within. So this is also the combination of two simple prepositions, and we do call it double prepositions. The stadium. She never leaves without. So it is the amalgamation or the combination of two simple prepositions, with and out. So without her phone. The bird sat atop the oak tree. The caterpillar turned into a butterfly. I was unable to get out of the appointment. So it was the second preposition, we do call it a second type preposition, we do call it double preposition. We also have the compound prepositions. Let's go for the definition of compound prepositions. So compound prepositions are complex. We also can call it complex prepositions. यानी इसको हम complex preposition भी कह सकते हैं. Consist of two or more words. या ये दो या दो से ज़्यादा अल्फाज का मजमुआ होता है. यूजुअली a simple preposition and another word. आमतौर पर एक simple preposition को लेता है और एक दूसरे किसी लफ्ज को. To convey location, कि ये जो location है उसको convey करें, उसके बारे में बात करें. Some examples are in addition to, on behalf of, and in the middle of. So in is actually the simple prepositions. The middle is another word, and of is a prepositions. On behalf of, so on is a simple preposition, and this is another word. In is simple preposition. Addition to is a another word. She sat across from Mary. I attend the meeting on behalf of my company. We were in the middle of the storm. कि हम जो storm है उसके middle में हैं. He has gym class in addition to has regular class today. So you can see here that we have used in is a simple prepositions, and addition is another word, and we have used again the simple preposition. So as we have told before, as I have told you before, that this consists of two or more words. So we didn't mention this, that there can be only one simple preposition. There can be two or three simple preposition as well. So that's why we have used to, and this is simple preposition, and to is also simple preposition. This is another word. So we have made compound preposition from these three words. He picked up the penny from beneath the couch. So from is actually the simple prepositions, and beneath is also simple. So it is the amalgamation or the or do we call it the combination of two words. You can say this, the couch. Aside from, so we have used preposition at the beginning from. Remember one thing, that we cannot put preposition at the end of the sentence. If we use a prepositions at the end of the sentence, we must put, it means that it must be followed by a noun. अगर noun नहीं है तो आप किसी भी sentence को preposition पर ख़त्म नहीं कर सकते. Remember this thing. She also plays the piano at the bar. My car is parked in front of. So यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हैं जो of है और in जो है ये दोनों simple prepositions है and front is actually locating the mailbox, that where the mailbox is. And where I have parked my car. The weather will be good this weekend according to Tom. Right? Tom के मुताबिक जो weather है it will be good this weekend. Remember all these things. I am also giving some exceptions and some extra information about the compound prepositions, and let's go for the next one. That what is the next one? Prepositions. The next one, I think the one participle, the preposition is participle prepositions. You can see here, and what does mean by participle? So let's go for the definition of participle prepositions. Participles prepositions have ending such as ed and ing. ये जो participle prepositions होते हैं इनका इख्तिताम या तो ing पर होता है या ed पर होता है. Examples are words such as considering. So here you can say that this is not a word, this is actually the prepositions, and that is the participle prepositions. You can see here the during. So during also ends with ing, so it doesn't mean that when we put ing at a word to a word, so that will be verb. This is not the case. When you see that there is ing at the end of the word, so it can be a participle. Concerning, so in concerning it is made up of two words, and that is concern and ing, concerning. So it made it the amalgamation or the combination of the two words make it participle prepositions. You can see here provided as I have mentioned that we can end the word the prepositions but ed, so it will be a preposition, right? And that is participle preposition. Now let's go for the examples that how can we use these participles preposition and sentences. So she is interested in anything concerning horses. Here concerning is the participle prepositions. He works on one job during the day and another at night. कि वो एक काम दिन में करता है एक job और दूसरा रात को करता है. So here during as actually the participle prepositions. It shows the relationship between he works a job and the day and another at night. The dog kept following. So following here is not a verb, it is participle prepositions. All the neighbors were there including the new one. So here new including is a participle preposition. The principal was asking question regarding her behavior considering his age, right? So here we have used considering at the start of the sentence. So we can use any we can use participle preposition at the beginning of the sentence, but we cannot use any of the participles or any of the prepositions at the end of a sentence. So again I am repeating this, that you must put a noun after the prepositions. Means it is needed that a preposition will be followed by a noun. He was frustrated. So here the ed has been used at the end of the sentence, so it made it participle. So it is actually the participle preposition. At, and again it is also is also the preposition, and this is the simple preposition. The teacher said no talking during class, that you don't dare talk during class time. So all these were about participle preposition. Now we have the last one, the fifth one, preposition, and that is called phrase prepositions. Phrase prepositions are prepositional phrases include a preposition, an object, and the object's modifier. Examples include phrases like on time, at home, before class, and on the floor. I will get to the conference on time. कि मैं conference वक्त पर पहुंच जाऊंगा. The baseball game was cancelled after the heavy rain. So here we have we have said that we can use an object after the preposition and the object modifiers. So actually the heavy rains modifies the rain. Heavy is an adjective and it modifies the rain, the word rain. Sorry, this is not adjective, this is adverb, and it modifies the rain. So we have used after, and after is actually the phrase so the whole phrase is called the preposition, so phrase preposition. John found his homework under the bed. So under the bed is actually phrase prepositions here. The children loved the gifts from their grandparents. So from their grandparents is a phrase preposition. He succeeded with a little help. We met to discuss the project before class. She left muddy footprints on the clean floor. According the whole phrase at the beginning of the sentence is actually phrase preposition. So it was all about prepositions. We have discussed 5 types of prepositions. Still, if you people have any question, if you have any query, if you have suggestion for me to improve my lectures, so you are warmly welcome. You can jot down your questions in the comment box. You can personally contact me through email. This is my email, chahat4241@gmail.com, and I have WhatsApp number as well, 303415778 129. You can contact me through these means, and if you don't have time, so you can comment your questions in the comment box. Thanks for watching. Your suggestion will be highly regarded and valued. Thank you so much. See you in next lecture. Allah Hafiz.